share a few tips of bringing your books to life and boosting creativity through literacy. My background is in education. I've been a teacher for over 10 years from elementary, middle school, and high school. I've taught a variety of subjects. And one thing I've found is that creativity crosses all of those curriculums and is something that's so vital for our kids to have as they grow. Now, I know you know that Usborne Books & More has tons of activity books, whether it's hands-on with science, maybe it's learning about a new career, or kind of messing around in the kitchen. But I want to talk to you today about how to use our everyday books and use those as extension activities, what we can do with the things that we have. So maybe we're not a Pinterest parent and we don't have stockpiles of crazy craft supplies. So we're going to talk real practically through some things that you might have in your house already. So this is our 1000 Things That Go book. There's also one on animals and food and under the sea creatures in this series. It groups items based on similarities and differences. We're going to do a super easy activity today. Grab some construction paper and write a few titles at the top. So construction, trains, planes, and boats. And then what I did was using my cell phone, I snapped a photo of the pages. I just ran that through my printer and then cut things apart. So now I have lots and lots of little pictures based on this book. So what we're gonna do is take a glue stick and sort and categorize. They say that similarities and differences and using comparing and contrasting is one of the greatest ways to show a mastery of a concept. So grab one of our 1000 Things books or another book and use sorting as a fun extension activity. So are you working on the alphabet and letters with your kiddos? Our picture books are amazing. We have the illustrated alphabet that's actually a beautiful story. This is what we're working on right now with my toddler, and here's how. I ran to the dollar store and got a big old pack of pipe cleaners for literally $1. Kids love the pliability and great fine motor skills that you can use with pipe cleaners. So what we're doing is we're going page by page and making that letter. So we're taking a pipe cleaner or two and folding it and bending it until we create that letter. So here's one my daughter just finished, the letter E. So we're talking about uppercase and lowercase and then words that start with that letter. Super easy, super cheap, and super quick. So maybe your kiddo is struggling with math or numbers. My daughter was having a really hard time counting. So we've been using the Lift the Flap Numbers book, and she's really starting to get those concepts as a toddler. So it has great flaps that you can use just individually. This is a fabulous book, I love it. But what we use is a big bowl of pom-poms. Again, you can get these at the dollar store, really cheap, really bright and colorful. So what we do is we go through a page and we say, okay, let's find 3. And so we'll talk about what we see on the book, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll reach over to our pile and my daughter will count out 1, 2, 3 pom-poms. And so it's something that she can hold on to and tangibly see this concept come to life. Now, if you have an older kid who's maybe into addition, subtraction, even some multiplication and division, you can use our first math book just by itself. Again, it's really awesome. Or you can use these pom-poms or blocks, anything that you have sitting around and you have lots of, forks, pencils, anything you have. You can do, 1 plus 2, and then have them count out 1, 2, 3. So it's a super easy way, again, for them to see those concepts come to life and be held in their hands. There's something about holding something and having that sensory learning that's really reinforcing those concepts and helping that creativity come to life as they're exploring a new book. So grammar and punctuation was something that I always struggled with. I would have loved our illustrated grammar and punctuation book. Are you kidding me? It's so not boring, it's so fun. So if you have an older kid who's maybe past letters and numbers, counting, grab some construction paper. Again, super easy. So what I've done is written subjects on green, verbs on red, and punctuation on yellow. This is an easy game that you can have your kiddo mix and match and make sentences. As they get older, he can. There's our sentence right there. We talk about what a simple sentence is. As they get older, you can add in clauses and prepositions and more complex punctuation. Give each one their own color so that it helps identify that all of this type thing have a commonality and all of this type thing have a commonality. So it really reinforces those subjects that they're learning in their book and at school. So my favorite thing as a teacher was always art time. And I love our big book of colors. Not only is it just fun and have interactive elements, I just love that across every page, there's so much learning that can take place. One of my daughter's favorite activities is literally the cheapest and easiest things ever. We use lots of Tupperware and then run to your grocery store and grab some food coloring. You might even have some already laying around. Fill these things with water, drop in a few drops of food coloring, and then let your kid mix and match. Super easy. You can even use it with this book and talk about So maybe it's on the green page, and see if your daughter or son can mix lime green or dark green or all these different shades just by adding more water or more food coloring. So super easy, super fun. Now I want to share a few ideas that take a little bit more prep, but that are so much fun. You could do these with kids of all different ages. My daughter's about to turn 3, and so she's prime age for lots of sensory bends. But again, these could be used for learning extension activities for kids or classrooms of all different ages and sizes.